Good morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is Denzomos, and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empaths free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-growth. And if any of that resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share the video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. Now, like you guys already know, sometimes this channel is diving down the rabbit hole. So some people get healing through the information, the messages I put out there. Some people get healing, some people get freedom, some people are broken free, some people get enlightened, some people get triggered. There's so many different kinds of reactions when we come to spiritual subjects, because a lot of guys, they're not used to this kind of terms and languages. I'm going to focus in this video. I've been inspired this morning to talk about spiritual attacks. Now, you see, the thing is, when you wake up, when you become an awakened empath, all of a sudden, you're going to notice that actually for some reason you attack the most. You know what I mean? You will not know where these people come from. You will not know how the whole thing starts, but for some reason you're continuously being attacked for no apparent reason. I can tell you something, awakened empaths or awakening empaths. The moment you awaken, you're starting to look beyond the veil. Now remember now that as you're looking beyond the veil, you're now starting to see a lot of things that you shouldn't see, or a lot of things that you shouldn't be aware of, but now you're starting to get a completely new awareness of the situations around you. So you see, one of the things happened in my early journeys in those days. I thought that, okay, so now I'd awakened. Everything is going to be okay. Now I can see everything. I know who is who, and I know this and I know that. Guys, let me tell you something. I thought that I'd awakened, so now the life can start. My life can start. That's what I was thinking in the early days. Then I was like, wow. I could not believe, guys. Let me tell you something. An awakened empath, you have always been a target. It does not matter whether you knew it or you didn't know it. You have always been a target of these spiritual attacks. Your parents have been attacking you. Your partners have been attacking you. Your friends have been attacking you. So most of the times you have been living a life whereby you have always continuously been attacked. You may sometimes have been attacked physically, but you have usually been attacked spiritually. And so many things that you used to go through and used to face weren't making a lot of sense. So a lot of things used to happen. You was like, oh, why me all of a sudden? Why is it like you are the only one involved in that situation? You are the only one with toxic people. You are the only one suffering in your house. You are the only one having toxic parents. You were not actually understanding what is going on. But let me tell you something, chosen ones. You're awakening. Your eyes are opening. You're looking beyond the veil. Now you're starting to see a lot of things completely, extremely for what they really are. So you see the demons for who they are. You see the good people for who they are. You'll be able to dissect the difference between good and evil, because now you can understand all the energy around you, and you can read each and everything clearly around you. As you continue to walk your journey after awakening, this is like these demons. They know that this person is awakened. You know what I mean? It's almost, I don't know, for some reason they know. They kind of know you have awakened. They kind of know. You can now start to figure these things out. You can start to know you have started, obviously, to know a lot of these things happening around you. They can almost figure it out, that you know what is going on. And for some reason, they are going to start coming out of the closet. You will not know where these people are coming from. Let me tell you something. You know, I've told you guys something very important to understand. We have got the people, the physical beings, the physical vessels which you see in front of you, but then usually we have got the spirits behind them. You know what I mean? So you've got a more spiritual connection, what is actually influencing those kind of individuals. They will always gravitate towards you. You will not know from where they come from. You will not know who directed them. You will not know how they appear. They are going to appear. It can be the woman next door, the man next door, the person in the shop, in the grocery stores. It can be a teacher, it can be your employer, it can be your partner, it can be so many people. A lot of people are going to come out of the closet. People, you are going to notice you are being attacked. This time it is more clear to you, because remember, now you have awakened. You can really see what exactly is going on. So most usually, when you awaken, they will be the first people that you are going to talk to. So they will be the first people, because remember, when you're awakening, it's a very, very overwhelming experience. So most of the times you're running around. You're going to your friends, you're going to your families, you're going to your brothers and sisters, your fathers. You're telling them, hey guys, listen, this is what I've discovered. This is what is going on. This is this, this is that, this is this. You are telling a lot of people, let me tell you something. You have already moved from one demon, you have awakened from one, you are just moving on to the next one. It took me by surprise to understand that most of the circles that have been involved in the beginning of the early days of awakening, the first people that I engaged in those days, those are the very first people actually who are even sometimes part of the problem. They have always been a problem. It's just because initially you used to count them as relatives, you used to see their friends, oh, these are the very close, family members, and these things like that, relationship partners, and all these things like that. So you used to think those individuals were genuine. But let me tell you something: the first person you talk to after awakening, there's a very big chance those individuals, they're dangerous. Now, chosen ones, spiritual attacks will always happen in so many ways. You will be attacked sometimes. Some people are going to come in, you know what I mean? Because I've told you, chosen ones, you guys who are awakened, the awakened empaths, you guys, you radiate a very good energy. And that energy, for some reason, it attracts a lot of these demons. For some reason, you don't even know why, how they come in and where they come from. Your energy always attracts a lot of demons. So those individuals come in, oh, they want to be your partner, they want to be your best friend, they want to be this. Sometimes they're offering you, oh, come and work with me, come and I'm going to give you a place to stay, come and stay with in my house, there's a free bed, and these kind of things. They are always going to come in and offer so many different kinds of things. But I can guarantee you guys, behind closed doors, those individuals, they're demons in disguise, and mostly they don't even know what is going on. Themselves, they don't know that they're being used. So they're just the vessels, you know what I mean? So it is happening that for some reason, as you wake and you start to ascend and you start to work on yourself, you start to clear your energy, you start to detox, the spiritual detox. You guys have seen my videos. You go through the spiritual detox and all these kind of processes for you to be able to move higher to higher consciousness. You always going to brighten much more. You're going to vibrate much more brighter than you used to do before. So your aura usually magnifies. And what happens is that now these individuals, they can almost see. The first thing that will happen, the immediate people that you have awakened, those individuals, they will disappear. So you will see a lot of people running away from you, because remember that when you start to look behind the veil, there's a lot of these demons who have been around you for so many periods of years. Now they're starting to see that this person is waking up. They can figure us out, and the things like that. They're starting to see that you can look through them. Those ones, they run away. But let me tell you something, they're only running away because you are now starting to see them. You have figured them out and you know who they really are. You know what I mean? On a very much more spiritual level, they know who they really are. That's why I made a video last time and I said, when you figure out a narcissist, most of the times when they know that you figured them out, they are going to first of all run away very far away from you. They will stop calling you, communicating with you. They will stay very far away from you. They will hide. They will stay very far away from you. They will run away from you because they know you can look through them. And most of the times they know you have awakened to your true self and the person that you really are. So they know that you can see through them. But when you leave those individuals, the ones who are going to run away from you, you are going to meet the next team. Guys, I don't know these people where they are coming from. If they cannot come in physically, they are going to come in spiritually. So yesterday I was watching a video about one famous YouTuber, Train Genius. So Train Genius was talking about these succubus who attacked him during his sleep in the night. Those kind of dreams are going to become very obvious. You will sometimes go to sleep, you will have a lot of these spiritual attacks, you will be attacked in your dreams, you will be seeing monsters, you will be seeing this and you'll be seeing that. But you see, the thing is, one thing what happens when you're waking up, you step out of that fear frequency. So you already know who you are. You come to that realization of who you really are, and you know you are a very, very strong being, and nothing, you can dominate all these kind of demons and whatever entities. So you know that you have got the power to dominate all these kind of people, and nothing can ever harm you, nothing can ever get to you. They will always try. They will try. So it doesn't always mean that when you're waking up, it's the end. Oh, you're now going to start living a good life. Yes, it is good. It is going to happen along your journey as you keep on working on yourself and discovering purpose and, your path and whatever. But most of the times, it is going to happen in and out, whereby you are usually going to be attacked spiritually because you are looking behind the veil. Let me tell you something, guys. These are the things they will never tell you in school. Nobody will ever talk about these things because nobody's ready for the truth. So what is happening is that you're looking behind the veil and you're seeing things that you're not supposed to see. You're going down the rabbit hole. You're discovering a lot of these things that were hidden from you prior to your awakening. You know what I mean? Previously, they were hidden from you, but now you can see them. You know what I mean? For some reason, you can figure them out and you can see them. And you were not supposed to see that. So it's like sometimes these demons, they're like, this empath has awakened. So what we're going to do now, we're going to send somebody. They're going to go over there and they're going to put them back to sleep, because the idea, the whole intention and idea is to put you back to sleep. You know what I mean? So that's why you see when you're leaving these narcissists, and we guys are at this point, we guys already know who the narcissists are. So I don't even want to go into the details. You leave those individuals, you meet the second one. You leave the second one, the third one comes in. The third one comes in, the fourth one comes in. Even after awakening, I can guarantee you guys, for some reason, these people, they somehow sneak their way into your life. But of course, it comes to that point whereby after awakening, it's like you really not the same person you used to be. You know what I mean? So it's like you really see a lot of these dynamics on the spiritual level. So when they're coming in, you can know, you can dissect all these things. You can read all the patterns and everything. You can use your intuition and discernment. Most of the times, you can send them away. They will come in, you send them away. You send away the first one, the other one comes in. You send away the other one, you meet another one in your workplace. You send away that one, you meet another one. These demons, they are not resting. They don't want to rest and they don't want to take a break. So an awakened empath, that's why you see a lot of awakened empaths around the world. They are continuously gang stalked. You know what I mean? You guys have heard about the video of the gang stalking. They are continuously gang stalked on a daily basis. They are continuously monitored. The people will spy on you. They don't even know why they are spying on you. They find themselves on your channel. Sometimes you're talking about stuff and they are getting irritated. They are getting disturbed. I've continuously seen it like over the years. I've been doing YouTube like for about more than 2.5 years now. Sometimes these demons, they even come on my channels. You know what I mean? And these people will be watching my videos and they're like, they get very, very triggered, extremely disturbed and triggered. You know what I mean? Because on a very spiritual level, you are hitting them. You are hitting them in the head, and it's like you are directly speaking to these demons. And most of the times, they cannot handle this. They cannot handle the truth coming out, and they cannot handle the light. So that's why you see sometimes whenever they come into your presence, things like that, you are going to start mirroring back. You know what I mean? It's like you're talking about things and you're just mirroring these demons back, their own energy, and sometimes they cannot handle that. So that's why you see they are always coming in, attacking you spiritually, because they really want to put you back to sleep. They do not want you to ascend to a certain degree and to get all this enlightenment and movement forward. You know what I mean, with your life. They want to keep you and put you back to sleep. It's most of the time their intentions. You know what I mean? So whenever the demons have been, they could have been in your family. You've been dealing with these guys in your families, these demons, whatever. So you've left them. They want you to come back in the family. They want you to come back there and stay in that position, because they don't want you to discover who you really are and discover your potential. So they try to come in and put you back to sleep and keep you in that position. That is where they want you to be. But most of the times, guys, let me tell you something. There is nothing you can do to an awakened empath. An awakened empath is indeed an awakened empath. So you can never really put back those guys to sleep, unless they want to go back to sleep themselves personally, you know. Because for a person who has gone through so many different kinds of experiences, and you've seen all these kind of things, you've suffered all your life, you've discovered so many things, and you decide to go back to sleep, believe me or not, you can never forgive yourself. But at the same time, it is not going to be possible, because when you step out of that illusion, you can almost never be able to go back to sleep. You made some time temporary to go back to sleep. So by going back to sleep, I mean is like going back to that old routine and doing the same things you used to do, because sometimes the energy after awakening is very, very overwhelming. So the things that come to you, the things you see, the things you understand, the enlightenment you get, sometimes it can be overwhelming. And most of the times, there's so many people around the world, they are not ready for this. So sometimes they temporarily go back to sleep and they're like, okay, so I wasn't expecting that. Let me first of all take a seat and take a rest and breathe in and, understand what is going on before they know it. Guys, let me tell you something. The energy after awakening, it hits different. It hits different within your soul, and it also hits different within the people that you meet along your journey. But you have to be aware, chosen ones. It is not going to be always peaches and cream, a smooth one, because remember, guys, I've already told you in my videos, the battles that we're fighting on this universe, the battles are spiritual. So a lot of things they will tell you in the books, these people, they are like this, and then they are like that, they are crazy, and then they are mad, and then they are this, mentor this and mentor that. I can tell you something, guys. Chosen ones, you have got to be aware. A lot of the battles that you've been fighting, without you even knowing it, these battles have been spiritual. But you see, the thing is, when you're waking up, you become more aware, you become more open. You can see, you have got this clear sight whereby you can look through everything. Let me tell you something, chosen ones. There is no kind of demon will ever come to you and you will not figure them out. It does not matter who they are. When you're on a certain frequency and on a certain vibration, it does not matter what kind of demon comes to you, you're going to figure them out. It may take some time, of a day or two, it may take a week. But before you really know what you're dealing with, you're going to know that actually that is another demon. And most of the times, the most shocking thing you're going to realize is that a lot of those individuals, they do not know that they're being used by demons actually to attack you, because we're calling these spiritual attacks for a reason. These demons need a vessel. So normally they will pick up people on a very low frequency to come into your presence, like as a friend, as a partner, as a relationship, as this, as that. They are only coming in to destroy you. They are only coming in to break you down and to bring you and to put you back to sleep. So a lot of them, they don't even know that they're being used by these entities. So a lot of people who come into your presence, they don't even know that. You know what I mean? You will figure them out and you will see this. It will become very clear to you. You will see that there is a reason why these guys, they are always gravitating towards you. By the moment they come to you, you are going to, in a few days, a few months, it could be a week, you are going to know who they really are on a very deep spiritual level. And most of the time, they don't even know that you figured them out. You know what I mean? So that's why you see it is very difficult for an awakened empath to move like in a smooth way, whereby they are not always going to meet these people on the way. So they will usually be coming in. There will be sometimes good people also coming in. People will come in as well. Good people will come in. But also, a lot of these demons, they are going to come in because they are attacking you spiritually. If they cannot do that on the physical level, usually what they used to do, they used to come into your dreams. You guys have seen my videos. I've been always again and again sharing with you my dreams. Sometimes the dreams I've been having and this and that. They are sometimes going to attack you in the dreams, especially these the demons of lust, those demons of lust and succubus and everything. So when you chose one, because they really want to harvest, the intention of these demons in your life is to harvest your energy. That's why you see you spend long periods of time with the narcissist, psychopaths, and all the sociopaths. They spent a significant amount of time with you. They were harvesting your energy because it is your energy that was keeping them alive. You know what I mean? So now when you're detaching from these demons, these toxic individuals, narcissists or whatever, when you're detaching from them, usually they are going to manifest themselves in a different individual, in another person. So another person will come in. You've just left the narcissist, and all of a sudden in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, somebody else comes in. So for me in those days, I remember it was the greater narcissist. So in those days when I left the narcissist, so I was like, okay, now I'm free, everything is going to start moving smoothly and everything. Then that's when the greater narcissist came in. And guys, within a few days, within a few weeks, I think it was up to a month or something, that's when I started to know that actually this narcissist was actually another demon in disguise. You know what I mean? So it is up to you chosen ones to know. You have always got to have discernment. The spiritual attacks will always come in, but you have got to know. It's important for you to have the discernment. Use your discernment, use your intuition, and let your intuition guide you to the right place and the right people at the right time. Because whatever comes into your life and it's not meant for you, you'll figure it out, you let them go. The next one may come in, figure them out, let them go. So what you do is that you just have to release. You notice them, you figure them out, you release them. You don't have to fight around it or go into retaliation or things like that. The only thing you have to do to release, because these demons are just gravitating towards you for particular reasons, because they are coming in to harvest your energy. And nothing more than that. You know what I mean? So until then, guys, be aware of spiritual attacks, awakening empaths. Be aware of spiritual attacks, chosen ones. They always happen every now and then, and there's nothing you can do about it apart from guard your own energy and protect your own energy. So until then, it's been lovely and a blessing to have you guys on board. If you need a session with me, you can always book. My email is in the description below. If you would like to support or donate to this channel, you can always use the links of Cashapp and PayPal. They're all in the description below. Until then, be lovely to have you guys on board. Much love and blessings, and Desmo signing out, and peace.